Hey guys, so just a quick overview of what you guys will be doing for the next 4 weeks for Advanced 2D while you guys are at home and doing your distance learning. What we'll be doing is a visual journal to document your time during quarantine. And you're going to be doing 1 entry per week in your journal. It can be any type of journal. It can be like a spiral bound with some lines in it. That's totally okay. It could be something super floppy and clumsy. It can be something a little bit more sturdy. It could even be, your art journal that you have just laying around. It could be a notebook. It could even be something like this. This is one, if you didn't see it on my Instagram, that I made using, as you can see right here, Cheez-It box and some blank pages that I had lying around the house. Even like backs of worksheets and things. You can see right there, just like extra paper that I had lying around. So if you want to know how to make this, just let me know. But if not, just use a regular notebook laying around the house, whatever you have. But the goal for this is that you are creating a visual journal that we can look back on in months, years to come, to just see what you did each week in a creative way. So this not only will document what you guys have been up to during this weird quarantine time. This is a historical time that I think will be cool to document, but also just to release some creativity, get some journaling, get some doodling and some sketching out. So there are a few things that I'm looking for. First is that you obviously do 1 really nice entry per week. That will be due at the end of the week, whether you turn that in on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. As long as it's turned in by Sunday, it will not be counted as late. Second thing is that you respond to the weekly prompt. So every week there will be something new put out in the week. So maybe it will be use color this time in your visual journal. Maybe tape or glue something into your visual journal this week. Maybe it's draw your favorite food this week. Things like that. So make sure that you're keeping an eye out on Google Classroom each week for whatever the visual prompt is for that week. Okay, third thing that I'm looking for is unique lettering. You'll notice in the PDF that I have attached, there are different ideas for that, but we have also been practicing with your guys's your encouraging quote cards, some creative lettering. So make sure that you aren't just writing in, your normal handwriting for the entire thing. Mix it up. Have the header look really unique. Make it look interesting and unique to look at. Here's my example right here. You can see I didn't just write April in my normal handwriting. I made it look a little bit more unique. I added some headers like this, a little banner, and then added some details. So that leads us to the fourth thing, is that you add fun headers and banners, such as this right here. Banners. And then the next thing is journaling. You will need to be doing some journaling, whether that's a bullet style like this or something more like this where it's written in like paragraph form. Either one works, both works, whatever you want to do. And then the next thing is that you add drawings to go with your entries. So whether that's adding them right here off to the side. This symbolizes, all the emails that I've been getting. This symbolizes all the baking I've been doing. This was to coordinate with the power went out, so I had to light a bunch of candles. Over here, I've been spending a lot of time on the couch and then drinking lots of coffee. That just kind of goes along with what I talk about in my journal here. Now, this does not include any color or any additions. This is a really basic first entry. This will kind of be what your guys' looks like. Now, this isn't to say this is the right and the only way to do it. There are a ton of ideas out there, so make sure that you get creative, you be original with your design, you look up some inspiration, and you're just adding a lot of detail. Now, on your guys' PDF that I have attached, There are different banners and header ideas that you'll notice, different ways to create titles, to draw in little unique doodles just to make it look more interesting whenever you look back on it later. You'll also see that there are some links there, how to look up different inspiration. A good place, as always, is Pinterest. You just have to type in visual journal or bullet journal into Pinterest, and a ton of ideas, beautiful images will pop up that you can gain some inspiration from. But I have added a ton of ideas into that PDF for you guys to look at, so make sure that you head on over to that next and look at everything there, review all of those guidelines that we just hit on, and just start kind of coming up with your ideas. The first entry that you guys will be doing is just a basic one like this. You do not have to add any color to it, but check out Google Classroom for your first prompt. So good luck. I cannot wait to see your guys' visual journals, and I hope you're looking forward to this assignment.